Today, we're talking about portable paint booths. This one in particular, we purchased on Amazon from Wagner. Comes in under $100. Let's dive on in. I was looking for something to contain my overspray in my shop when shooting latex paint. My first thought was, yay, it's under $100. My second thought was, excellent, it pops open very easily. My third thought was, I'm probably not going to be able to fold this thing back down because I once received a camping tent like this and it didn't last long in my arsenal because I didn't like folding it back up. But kudos to Wagner for getting this thing to pop open very quickly. Feels good. No assembly required. So here's a chair. Refinishing chairs has been a bit of a pinch point for me in my shop because spraying just gets overspray everywhere. So my first run here, my take is it really does do a decent job at keeping overspray in a contained area, especially when you're spilling or shooting out clogs in the gun. Unfortunately, it doesn't make me a better painter, but it really does kind of contain my disaster. However, the fine particulate was still kind of drifting in the air, and I found that if a gust of air came positive or negative in my shop, it would really push that particulate in or out of the portable booth. So I was kind of thinking, okay, I really need to figure out some kind of exhaust system here. And so I went and I actually ended up, after shooting one more chair and kind of testing surfaces in my shop, I bought a $20 box fan with a $20 two-pack of 20 by 20 filters. And, for 40 bucks, I got this little exhaust system. Now, a couple things to realize: if you're shooting anything with high VOCs, volatile organic compounds, this is not going to save your life, your lungs, your health. This is for particulate, unless you're exhausting those off gases out. The thing is, if you spray an item in this booth and then set it outside of the booth, it's going to off gas in the environment. That fan is doing nothing. So I am using this fan to pull particulate out of the air with waterborne latex products that are not going to off gas with high VOCs. So it is keeping my shop environment actually healthier. All right, does it work? Yes. Once I got the exhaust fan set up, I absolutely loved this product. I think it was fantastic. You can see here spraying, it literally draws back. The pressure is great. I got positive airflow. I got nothing sticking to me, clinging to me, nothing in the air. I would do a flashlight test to see if it was floating around. Still wearing a mask. I just don't want to play that game anymore. I've been doing this for too long to think about it late at night. So it works well. Things I would love is more headroom. I would really love more headroom in this. You can buy bigger sizes. They have wider ones. I'm awkward. I got longer wingspan than I do my height. I'm 6'2", so I don't fit in this thing well, but I can reach into it. But then my lower back starts to hurt. So I'd love just a little bit more headroom. I'd also love the left to right stability to be a little higher. It tends to move around with airflow, so something I'm not too keen on with that. But all in all, I would happily give this product like a B+, maybe even an A-. Because it's coming in under $100. It performs incredibly well. I just cut the back of that in for a box fan. I'm sure you guys could get crafty out there and make a way better exhaust system. But I'm really lazy, and for chairs I'm flipping for our house or just to make a quick buck on the side, I really don't care. Just wanted to keep a cleaner environment in my shop. So yeah, it's a great product. The material's strong. The other downside is I haven't really, and this is my fault, I haven't really learned to put it away properly. So I get some quick clamps and I smush it all up and then I tuck it in the side of my shop. It's funny, I can build you guys almost anything you want within reason, but I don't like following instructions so much, and I really don't like putting things like that away. Like, it just bothers me. I love pack out gear and hard cases, but things like this, soft products, soft bags, I don't like them. I'm a hard case type of guy. I'd love to see if they develop something like that for people like me, because the in and out of vehicles might tear too, and that's something to think about. But all in all, Wagner, you've done a fantastic job. I think it's cost effective. It's very portable and lightweight. It does its job really well with exhaust. Without exhaust, you should know what you're getting into, that if there's a lot of airflow in the room, it's going to pull particulate out. So it's more of a containment area for overspill and direct overspray. If it's an atomized paint particulate, you're probably going to have it drift about outside of this tent unless you have exhaust and a filter. Again, just to reemphasize for anybody who's curious, a filter is not going to save your life or your health in a shop and keep toxins out. It's removing them from the air. But if you're using something that's not latex or water-based with high VOC, it's the off-gassing that's actually particularly dangerous in a shop environment that's enclosed or has low airflow. So if I were to shoot a catalyzed lacquer or an oil-based finish in this booth and that exhaust was just venting non-particulated air, but in my shop, those volatile organic compounds would be a threat to my health and my overall environment, which is why you would then need the proper masking system. So don't think this is just going to save you or your shop from that. That's not how that works. However, this portable paint booth comes in at a great price. It works really well for overall containment, and with a few modifications, specifically with water-based and latex finishes, it really does help pull particulates out of the air, creating a safer, cleaner environment. If you guys have any questions, please, as always, ask in the comments below. Let's keep it classy, but I'm always open for a good discussion. If you like what you're seeing, throw a thumbs up. That would help us out greatly. And if you really like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. A little call to action. We're trying to grow this channel. It would be very helpful. So thank you guys so much. We hope you're having a wonderful time doing whatever you're doing and working on any projects. See you guys on the next one.